I have a little science to put in here. First of all, let me get one point right. All menstrual blood is sterile. It is not infected. It is when it is exposed to the atmosphere, that is when the bacteria can grow, which is with anything. If you have a fresh fruit which is cut and kept exposed to atmosphere, you can't leave it there outside for hours together. So that is the problem here. What we are talking about is menstrual blood being unhygienic, being dirty is not really true. Otherwise, why would tampons work? So whatever it is, menstrual blood, one, is sterile. It is coming out of the body. It is a natural fluid excretion. Menses is only the loss of a pregnancy. Exposed to atmosphere, you can't leave it there outside for hours together. So that is the problem here. What we are talking about is menstrual blood being unhygienic, being dirty is not really true. Otherwise, why would tampons work? So whatever it is, menstrual blood, one, is sterile. It is coming out of the body. It is a natural fluid excretion. Menses is only the loss of a pregnancy. That is all that it is. It doesn't make a woman dirty, unhealthy, sick, none of the above. Scientifically, it goes on from the age of 10 years, which is by far the youngest. The 8-year bid would be a precautious kind of a scenario in today's day and age. It's going on longer, so that is up to the age of about 54. When I was a student 20 years ago, we'd say 45. Now we're saying 54. So that's how long you can keep menstruating. Menses is something that a woman has to learn to deal with. You do not associate it with any disease or illness. You do not stop a girl, a child, or a young girl from participating in any kind of extracurricular or curricular activity only because she's menstruating. She can go to the gym, she can go for her dance class, she can do exactly what she likes. Unfortunately, we have a very high incidence of polycystic ovaries which has taken over today because of the increase in lifestyle diseases like diabetes. Obesity has become a problem. So all of this, hypothyroidism, obesity, diabetes, is related to irregular menses, which then is causing problems to the child today. The youngest I have seen is 10 years old in the 4th standard who's fat, like really fat. She's obese and she gets her period every 6 months. So these are lifestyle issues which are causing a problem. So scientifically speaking, talking about hygiene is great. You have to tell them change your pad every 4 to 6 hours, but it is not infected blood. It is very sterile. That's how tampons work. Secondly, you have various sizes available. You have panty liners available. For the light spotting, you can use a panty liner. For the extra large size. It doesn't depend on the size of the person using it. It depends on it every 4 to 6 hours. Because once the blood comes out, that becomes a potent source of infection. While it is in your body, it is sterile. But the minute it comes, there are people that may land up with spotting for days on end. That has to have some kind of a medical...
The device you're using.
You please change it.
Whether it's a pad or it's a tampon, you've got to change it. 4 or 6.
Between 4 and 6 hours is
but
the
6
safest.
Is the upper limit.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's not what I've been using. I've not been
See,
aware.
and then you said you were one of those.
This has been such a revelation to me.
We need to meet more often.
Is it the same for tampons?
It is the same for tampons too.
Yeah.
Yeah, in fact, shorter for tampons because they are
Admitted,
internal.
admitted now, admitted. You've also been aware today.
Yes.
And an interesting thing, because this only came to light when I was asked to speak today. So I sat with my maid in the morning and I'm asking her what she does, like in terms of hygiene they all stay in slums, so what do they do and how do they cope? And
Was she really shocked first? Was she okay to talk about it?
well, very close.
Oh.
So she was very comfortable to talk to me about it. And then I asked her about, because she purchases my sanitary napkins and hers. And I asked her about, because I was now starting to think about the cost around sanitary napkins. Like how does... Hello?